Spencer, a 2-0 home defeat to Boreham Wood. No disgrace in losing to a side of their quality. Do you think we deserve more from the game today?
Yeah, I think we did. I think, we had multiple more times. We had final third entries. I thought we were really, really good between the boxes, but unfortunately our quality deserted us once we got to the final third. The final ball in, the choice, the decision making, and you saw the quality. We made a mistake for a set piece goal. We found ourselves one down, but we've had a couple of goal-mouth scrambles, but the keepers managed to get away. But we've not shown that quality in the last. And you've also got to say Boreham Wood defended really well. Neither keepers made a save in the game, a high-quality save. The second half, I think we've laid it right on them. Free kick on the edge of the box, block the ball, blocks it. We've had Stuttle on a press. Their guy comes from nowhere and makes a fabulous block, and that sort of sums it up. We had so many more attacking entries than they did. I mean, they hardly got near our box in the second half till the 90th minute, and we make a mistake. We give the ball away softly, and he scuffs one in on the inside post, and we lose 2-0. So it looks relatively straightforward, but I was really proud of our boys. We had so much going against us today. I thought there was some really, really good performance, but football is decided between the boxes, and you did see the quality of Boreham Wood. They defended superbly. They're such a high quality side. They keep the ball so well, and they should be, just jealous. They've got some fabulous players, but they're making changes. They're seriously worried. We were so in that game. I wanted us to be in the game all the way, and we were to the 90th minute, but we've been found out by two really poor goals from our perspective. And we've not shown enough quality in the last third, but we played some good football here today. And as I said, they will be right up there for the title. And we were banging that game, and I think we deserve something from it.
And of course, we had an incredibly young centre-back pairing tonight in Sonny Hart and Jack Bateson. How much experience do you think they'll take from this game?
I think there were so many pluses. When Lexus messaged me this morning, he unfortunately had to have dental surgery yesterday. And he's had just blinding headaches, and he tried to do a warm-up when he arrived, and he couldn't play. So I mean, he was on the bench, but he wasn't really. And you've got an 18 and your 19-year-old at centre half. You've got Luch at right back and Reggie at left back, and Alfie Tuck did a great shift on Saturday at left back, and was it was harsh for him not to play today. But we've got a lot of football to play, and Matty came, started again, and we were so young, and it could so easily have been men against boys, and there were a few moments, a few shots, early doors from Boreham Wood that whistled wide. But once we settled down, I think we gave as good as we got, and we moved the ball and penetrated really well until we got near the box. But then our set-piece delivery was poor, our choices around the box were poor, and you give Boreham Wood a huge amount of credit. They defend very, very well. They've got so much experience and quality there, and we didn't have the quality to get what I thought we deserved, because I think if we'd got a draw today, no one could have doubted that. We played well in lots of areas. There were some great performances. I will pull on a couple of people. I thought Cooley was fantastic today, and I said credit to both young centre halves. I mean, you're up against the league's top scorer. I don't think we gave him a sniff. So there were a lot of pluses today for a very young side, and the situation we're in when you think about who we're missing, and then to not have Lexus play as well today. So I take a lot of pride in that. I was really pleased the crowd. I know the numbers were still very, very low, but we shouted and sung the lads that were here, and thank you for that. As I said, we pushed a team that I think will be right in it for automatic promotion. Full-time side, let's not forget that, to the 90th minute.
And do you think we're any closer to having any of the missing bodies back for the weekend?
Ricky's going off for a scan, so that's not looking good at all. Robbo not so far away. Lexus, as I said, he's had dental surgery, so you'd like to think he'll be back in contention. Look, it's tough at the moment. I think it's Alfie's last game on Saturday. We'll see what Eastbourne want to do with that, but and he certainly won't obviously be available the following week in any event. So look, it's going to be tough to the end of the season, but the fans that were here today, sure, we played some really good football. I thought Reggie Young again at left back was really good, and I said, you've got to remember who we're playing. And I said, Joe Haig, I know he has a few critics, but he makes a mistake, to give away the corner. but I thought he's always a threat. He's always getting on the ball. He doesn't shy away from it. And these lads are young, and you know, Chinny the same again, and you know, Matty, yeah, he had a good game Saturday, and yeah, he finds it a struggle today, and Reggie and the two young centre halves. I said, and let's not forget the lads up top, Johnny again, but what a shift in, and we closed the ball down really well a couple of times, and we had sniffs, but as I said, you've got to give the away side that they've got pressure on them, whether they want to admit it or not. They put their bodies on the line because there were a couple of chances you thought we were going to score, and their blocks were coming in. So you've got to give credit where credit's due.
And overall, we have 8 games left to play this season. What's the plan between now and the end of the season?
Just to win football games. We're speaking to players. It's opportunities for people to learn. We've got, out of that 8, at least half of them are important games for the opposition. Starting Saturday, Welling, you know, massive game for them. Eastbourne, unbeaten at home when we play them next week. You know, so we've got some huge games to be part of, and that's a great learning experience. And we're in the entertainment business. We want to play, and we played some football today. I'm not going to take much criticism today from our boys, except we didn't have enough quality in the last third, and unfortunately we've given away 2 soft goals. But we went toe-to-toe with a very, very good side. You know, we want to win football games. We want the fans to come back on Saturday. You know, the weather's improving, which is great. We play some good football. We've got some great lads. And we're in a very, very tough league, but we will be giving it absolutely everything in each game, because I'll tell you, we'll all miss it. Well, maybe not me for a little bit, but in 5 weeks' time or whatever it is, when it's over and we've got a few months with nothing, we'll miss it. So let's enjoy it while it's still around.
And you mentioned Welling there. Welling come here on Saturday afternoon. What are you expecting from Rod's side, who are fighting to stay in the league?
We've just summed it up there. The results today have racked it all up again. It's so tight at the top, it's so tight at the bottom. There's sort of 6 sides with 4 spots, isn't it? Or certainly 4 sides with 2 spots, I think it's probably fair. Really, really physical side. They've had some bizarre results. They've had some massive wins. I think they won 4-5-1 at Western Supermare not so long ago, but you know, they're down there for a reason. They've signed some more players in the last couple of weeks, some really good experienced players. It's going to be a tough game, but it's a game that our lads need to embrace and learn from it. And as I said, there's absolutely, you open with saying there's no disgrace today, nowhere near it. I said, I'm disappointed. I think on balance, we deserve something from the game. But you've got to be better in both boxes, and that's where you saw the quality. But we're looking forward to it. You know, Rod and my old coach is coming back, which should be fun. So I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, it's we'll be glad to be back here. And so I'm glad these Tuesday nights are done. If I'm honest, it's hard. You know, when we're so part-time, probably the most part-time team in the league, it's really hard on our boys. So I'm disappointed that we haven't taken anything from today, but absolutely no disgrace, a learning curve. And you know, we've had 2 defeats in 8 games, and look at who we've been playing. You know, we're doing all right. We're doing better than all right. And certainly when you look at who we've got missing, you know, let's try and be positive, get people here Saturday, and try and get another win.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks a lot.